Hello, my friends. How are you all doing? Everything good? Everything cool? Everything all right? I'm Bruno here from the Familia Nomade channel, starting another vlog about building our motorhome on top of this bus, this Mercedes-Benz 0364 highway bus. This is the 81 model. Check out the front of this beast. Here it is. It's traveled a lot around the world, right? Carrying passengers. It used to be a 40-seat bus. We took everything apart in there and started making our traveling home, making things work here. And we're sharing with you all the process of building this house on wheels. Look, more rock wool stored there, a few more rolls. There's still a lot to do. And I couldn't record this week. Today I came here to show you the news about our big Pacheco. Come with us here because there are changes inside, huh? There are changes inside. I'll start the big guy later. I run it a bit each time I'm here. Clean up this seat, fill up the air tank, charge the battery, and look what happened here, look. So we've already installed the rock wool, which is the thermal and acoustic insulation we chose. This thicker one is 5 centimeters aluminized. We bought it from São Paulo and it arrived here. So we've already put the insulation here. I couldn't film it because I wasn't around. We put it all along the side of the bus and on the back here. And we finished it with the famous marine plywood. This one, I think 10 millimeters, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's 10 millimeters. So we've already closed it up. Now in the next few days, we're going to put rock wool up here on the ceiling as well. Close it up and then put the finish that we had initially planned to do with the white CM. But honestly, that's what I really wanted. I think it feels cozier instead of having a big white ceiling because the cabinets are already going to be really white. Here, the sofa area is going to be white. So I think it feels cozier, more beautiful if we finish the ceiling with pine wood. What do you guys think? Does pine look better or the white CM? I think the pine will give the house that mountain house vibe, you know? I think it looks nicer. Just like our other motorhome, which was also made here at BTS Motorhomes in Goiânia, the biggest factory in the region, one of the best motorhome and trailer factories in Brazil. So, if you want to build a trailer, a motorhome, or a combi home, look up BTS Motorhomes on Instagram. Talk to Jefferson. The guy is really awesome, man. So, it took a little while to start our project because of a bunch of things, you know, getting the license, dealing with paperwork and all that, but everything got done. And now we're working on it here. So there's a carpenter inside working. He's coming over here now. This area will be the bathroom and we'll lower it. Check this out. Look where I am. I'm wearing running shoes today. It'll be comfortable for teaching. So I'm going to cut a piece of this box here to lower the floor. This will be the bathroom floor, the wet area. There will be a sink and everything else. And now here we are, replacing some of the floorboards. After doing the fiberglass repair on the rotten spots. And now we're working here with the bed. This part here will be the double bed, right? So there will be a double mattress. The standard sizes, 1.88 by 1.40 in the lateral direction. So then this part here, we're gonna make the base of the bed. And also take the opportunity to make some chests, right? So there will be a pretty spacious chest over here. Also a pretty spacious chest over here. Over there, an exit, right? Whoever wants to leave goes out through that corner. We'll keep the door here. And this central part, we'll have to leave it kind of untouched because there's access to the engine. And here is the gearbox of the bus. So it's good to close it. There will be a big chest. We'll be able to store a lot of things in here. But it can't be completely closed off with wood. It has to have easy access. So in a way that if I need to work on the mechanics here, we just remove the wood in front. And then you have access to this central part of the bus. I don't know exactly what's in there, but maybe we'll need to use it at some other time, right? So we've already closed off the back as well. Yeah, up here, up on the ceiling, we left this space here with some little wooden blocks. So we can run electrical wiring for lighting, for lights, yeah, fixtures, things like that. So we left a little space. I even want to see if maybe today I'll start working here with the thermal insulation for the ceiling, with the CM. The CM, yeah, with the rock wool. And then we come in with the thin plywood, maybe 6 millimeters. And then we add the finish, the pine finish, right? I think it's gonna look really nice. I'm glad to come here and see things moving forward, right? The project taking shape, moving forward. This is great, you know? Wow, it's amazing. Hey, big guy, in a little while you'll be out there, huh? Traveling the roads with the nomad family. At first, during vacations, traveling around Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay. Who knows? After working for a few years, maybe we could return to life on the road and reach Alaska. That would be really nice. Out here, there isn't much news, right? But the big guy is here. There are some open trunks here where the rock wool is. It's really dirty over there. And the trunks are open. Here on this door, I'll have to replace this old hinge that broke. Put a stainless steel one here and another one there to make it better, more organized, right? The big guy's got, look, the big engine open, breathing. Look, maybe you've never seen the engine of the big guy. I think this one is the OM352, a 6-cylinder. Yeah, over there is the gearbox. That's where it connects. Here's the old Warhorse engine. Must be many years old alternator. Here's the ventilation system. Water, it's been a while since I checked how the water is. Let's see how it is. All right, there's a lot of water here. I never let the water get low in this thing. We can try to check the oil part later, right? The oil dipstick is right here. Look. Oil dipstick, I'll check it later, but look, the machine is dry and organized. The machine it's really the machine, right? That's it. It'll be ready to run in a little while. Hey, and after I finish, I want to fix up this machine, man. Paint it white. I want to change the tires here, the brakes, new wheels. It's going to be a real classic, huh? You could even take part in some vintage car events, right? I found out that people who have old cars, besides just owning an old car, there's a fancy name for it. What's it called? Antique car enthusiast. So now we're antique car enthusiasts, me and Clarinha, the kids, with this big guy. You know what I think is beautiful about this bus? It's the front look. I think his face is really, man, so 80s really cool. That's where the name Pacheco comes from. Pacheco, right? Pacheco, like a name from the 80s or 90s. I think it's really cool. Look at that beautiful thing. What is that? This bus is really beautiful. Afterwards, all painted white. Give it a coat of paint, glossy piano black here on these black parts of it. It's gonna look amazing, this Pacheco, you see? And here at BTS Motorhome, the work doesn't stop, huh? A lot going on. Vans over here, more vans over there. In the back, there are more vans, more minibuses. Inside, it's full of motorhomes too. A quality business always has customers, right? If you want to be a BTS customer, contact Jefferson on Instagram to get the steps. Our partner is arriving now. The guy is here bringing machinery into Pacheco. Let's go, piece of wood. Watch my friend's work here. I forgot your name. Johnny Bravo. Hey, get in there. Let's follow the work here today. Take it out.
I've already told you PPI for blocking radiators and ad blockers.
The ambassador is searching in the App Store. I'm right here, look. Sitting on Bruno and Clarinha's future double bed. This is where the bed will be, right? I'm imagining here, it's gonna be, in the end, it's gonna be the bed for all of us, right? Clarinha will be here for sure. Kawe will want to sleep here. B jumps from his bed over here too. So here, look, where I'm sitting, look. On top of the bed here, on the storage compartments, right here will be Kawe's little bed. On top is B's bed. There's a window there. Our room extends to here. Look, there'll be a window on this side. and a window on this side. Right here, look, in this space, there are two wardrobes, right? There will be a wardrobe here and a wardrobe here. One for me and for Clara, the other one for the boys. Then the boys' bunk bed over there in that space, that's the bathroom. Then comes the living room and a table with chairs, and over there is the kitchen. I'm considering whether to close off that front area or not, since it brought in good light, right? So here I am dreaming. Not dreaming, visualizing the future moments we're going to live inside this bus, right? It's cool, right? Having a house. And the house can go anywhere, theoretically, right? But it can go to a beach, it can go to Brasilia, it can go to the Central Plateau, Chapada dos Veadeiros. It can reach Argentina's mountains. Then you separate. Just imagine, right? Open the little window. Then the mountain over here. The next day you open it to a beach over there. Nature and the birds singing. Then you get up. Also, get up. Good morning. Go on. Make that coffee. The smell of coffee in the house. Open the other little window. And see the rest of the world. It's good, right? Some people don't like it, but we do. Like they say here in Goiás. We like it, you know? We're really missing it. Me and I aclaré the kids in the motorhome so we could travel to these places, right? Even though I've already mentioned it before. We won't have that possibility in these first years. Not even a possibility. It's not in our plans for us to go live on the road, right? But definitely every weekend, every vacation, we're going to travel a lot with this bus, meet people, discover new places. After working for a few years, and since I have two little boys, work, save money, get organized, create new sources of income. We then consider turning this house into our real home on the road. Like I said, maybe go down to Argentina and go all the way to Alaska. It's a route that a lot of people have been taking, right? I've been watching the videos from Vibe de Dois, from Anderson and Anna, right? I like them a lot. We met them in person in Mendoza in 2022. Really nice couple with Fifi, their little dog. I've been watching them go through tough times. I'm not sure if Santa Maria often goes through Central America. It's kind of scary, right? But who knows, maybe from Panama to Miami. From Miami, I wonder how I would continue from there. All the way to Alaska, right? Canada. It must be really cool. It's a dream and a possibility, so here I am. Sitting where the bed will go, there will be a mattress here. Lie down, do some reading. Right? It's going to be great. The guy went inside to cut some wood and will be back soon. That's good stuff. Haha. Got the big guy running. Let's go.